Hey guys, right here I have a 2019 Opel Grandland X 1.2 Turbo Innovation. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. The side mirrors automatically folds in when you lock the car, and when you unlock it, it automatically folds out again. Standard on the Innovation trim is Opel's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a push-button start system. So, to start the Grandland X, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the clutch and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance is present on the Grandland X. On the Innovation trim, the steering wheel is wrapped in leather with contrast stitching around the inner rim and sport grips at 10 and 2. Offered on the 1.2 Turbo 130 engine is a choice of either a standard 6-speed manual transmission like this car, or an optional 8-speed automatic transmission. The 8-speed automatic actually replaces the 6-speed automatic that was available between late 2017 and mid-2018. To engage reverse for the manual transmission, pull a catch below the gear knob and push the gear lever all the way to left and forward. The Innovation trim comes as standard with front and rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with guidance lines. In terms of safety, the Grandland X gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability program, traction control, hill start assist, forward collision alert, autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning with lane assist, side blind spot alert, speed sign recognition, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and mobilizer, deadlocking, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the outer 2 rear seats. Because this Grandland X is equipped with the IntelliGrip system, it is also fitted with a set of 18-inch 5-spoke alloy rims wrapped in 225/55 R18 Michelin Cross Climate SUV all-weather tires. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and solid discs out back. The suspension is McPherson struts up front and a rear torsion beam setup. Opel was founded 157 years ago in 1862 by Adam Opel in Rüsselsheim, Germany. The company first started off making sewing machines before moving on to bicycles in 1886. The first Opel vehicle was produced in 1899. 30 years later, in 1929, General Motors bought Opel. General Motors also owned the British brand Vauxhall, which was Opel's direct competitor before both companies' product lines became essentially one and the same in the 1970s. In 2017, owner of Peugeot, Citroën and DS, Group PSA of France, bought both Opel and Vauxhall for 2.2 billion euros from General Motors. The first product to come out of the new ownership was a PSA PF1-based Crossan X. At the 2017 Frankfurt Motor Show, the second product of the new ownership debuted, the Grandland X C-segment compact crossover SUV. The Grandland X uses the PSA EMP2 platform, so it is closely related to the second generation 3008. In Opel and Vauxhall's lineup, the Grandland X replaces the Antara as their biggest crossover SUV on sale. Under the bonnet of this Grandland X is the EB2 DTS 1.2 litre, dual of 8 cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline-3 petrol engine with variable valve timing and direct injection. This engine produces 128 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 230 Nm of torque at 1750 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.1 seconds, and the top speed is 188 km per hour. 53 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the Grandland X 1.2 Turbo 130 manual is 5.2 litres per 100 km. 120 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the Grandland X is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The Grandland X went on sale in Germany in 2017. As of now, 4 engines and 5 trim levels are offered. The engine choices are 1.2 Turbo 130, 1.6 Turbo 180, 1.5 Turbo D 130, and 2.0 Turbo D 177. Meanwhile, the trim levels are Selection, Edition, 120 Jahre, Innovation, and Ultimate. Exterior features of the Grandland X Innovation include automatic auto-leveling adaptive LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED cornering lights, LED daytime running lights, LED front indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, front and rear fog lights, indicators on the front fenders, body-colored door handles, and gloss black side mirrors. Speakers right there, and down there, bottle holder, storage, window lock, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions, and mirror controls. Interior brightness adjustment, storage, Opel door sills, and the driver's seat in this Grandland X Innovation does get full manual adjustments. This knob controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, this bar down here controls the seat position, and there are a couple of powered adjustments for the seat, which comes in the form of the seat inclination and the lumbar support. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. dual zone automatic climate control system, fan speed, automatic mode, front and rear defrost, heated front windscreen, recirculation, passenger side temperature, air conditioning, driver side temperature, and menu. If you hit the menu button, you can bring up the climate control menu on the infotainment display. You can adjust the temperature, mode, fan speed, AC, automatic. Mono means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have individual temperature controls. You can also bring up your options. That's about it. Three-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger. Storage, power outlet and USB port, tire pressure monitoring system, lane departure warning system. This button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If you do have the feature activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Parking sensors. Right here is the Grandland X's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull it back up. Storage, more storage right here. And the vehicle's grip control system, you have various modes to select from. This Grandland X innovation comes with the Navi 5.0 IntelliLink touchscreen head unit with an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 6 speakers for the sound system. The stock sound system that this Grandland X uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in your Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information, song number, title, album, artist, song duration. You can go for the song, go back a song, play pause, hit options, and you can go to your radio stations, music files, radio settings, managing photos, and audio settings. Under audio settings, your ringtone settings, voice settings, sound effects, balance fader, and your bass mid treble, preset equalizers, and loudness. Right above, you can select the desired media option, radio, USB, iPod connectivity, and Bluetooth audio streaming. Next up, navigation. Right here we are in the maps. You can zoom in and out, bring up the settings, search for your desired location, your map view, and under menu you can enter address, my destinations, points of interest, so on and so forth. Telephone, dial a number, list of calls, contacts, and options. You can manage your Bluetooth connections, settings, and quick messages. Settings, with your audio settings, you can turn off the display. Options, system settings, language, time and date, screen configuration, and setting of the profiles. And below, your various profiles. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto menus. And lastly, your vehicle menu, where your blind spot sensors can be turned on or off. Vehicle settings, vehicle access, safety, lights, and comfort. Electronic central locking. As shown earlier, power folding side mirrors, cruise control and speed limiter controls, heated steering wheel button, audio controls, volume, mute, enter, seat track, different modes, voice control and Bluetooth telephone controls, wiper controls, indicator controls, automatic high beams, and to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster, use this wheel. To set or clear that particular data, use the button at the end of the indicator stalk. Currently, driving data with your digital speedometer, range, instant fuel consumption, and how long the automatic stop-start feature has been running for. Trip 1, Trip 2, under the 2 trip meters, average speed, average fuel consumption and distance traveled, lane departure warning system, your navigation data, and back to the digital speedometer. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest with storage below. Auto dimming rear view mirror, OnStar buttons, front reading lights, an interior light, sun visor for the driver's side gets a vanity mirror and a couple of lights. The driver also gets a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this Grandland X do fold down. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then there are actually a couple of ways to fold the seats down. You can use either the levers on either sides of the outer 2 rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the right seat, while the one on this side folds down the left seat and the middle seat. Alternatively, you can use the 2 levers located on either sides of the boot. Anyhow, just pull the levers and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are comfortable. There are storage pockets on the front seat backs. Rear aircon vents, USB port, and right down there is an actual household power outlet. Rear center armrest with cup holders and a pass-through to the back. Right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles. And in the middle you get your reading lights and interior light. There are 3 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in the Grandland X. Boot space in the Grandland X measures 514 litres with the rear seat backs upright and 1652 litres with the rear seat backs folded and the cargo cover removed. On both sides of the boot are storage areas, and to the left, there is a light and a power outlet. The boot floor is adjustable to enable taller items to be stored, and under it is the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, jack, warning triangle, and first aid kit. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Window control, speakers, bottle holder, and storage. The front passenger seat in this Grandland X does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your height adjustment and the only 2 powered adjustments in the form of the lumbar support and the seat inclination. Decent sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror and a couple of lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2019 Opel Grandland X 1.2 Turbo Innovation. Thanks for watching and goodbye.